You're welcome to 24 Strategies information on 10 businesses you can start without capital. Many of you will be amazed to know that there's a lot of business you can actually do without capital. However, you may still need to spend some few naira to get it started. However, the main purpose of this information is to give you information on 10 businesses without capital. Number 1, finder's fee. Do you know that there's a lot of company in this country that can pay you good money if you can help them solve a problem? You can actually earn a finder's fee. Nigeria has a population of about 200 million people, and you can actually tap into this by helping them solve a problem. You can earn finder's fee in manufacturing sector, production sector, or any other sector. So far you have a phone, you're online, you can actually help them solve this problem. Let me give you an instance. If there's a shoe manufacturing company, you can get their shoe, get it online, sell it for them, and you earn what we call a finder's fee. Let me give you an instance. If a shoe is let's say it's 5,000, you can actually help sell for 6,500 or 7,000, even 10,000, depending on your marketing ability. Now, you can also earn finder's fee as a home-based exporter. As an home-based exporter, you can earn finder's fee by getting a contract for Nigerian exporter. You can earn finder's fee by being a product sourcing agent or a contract sourcing agent. As a product sourcing agent, what you do is to source products for exporters. You don't need money to start this. Let me give you an instance. If, for instance, you live in the north, for instance, where we have abundance of those products like ginger, garlic, and sesame seeds, you can run a small advert on your Facebook page that you can provide this type of product. Make sure you know the product very well. Make sure you know the specification. Make sure you know that 1,000 kg make a ton. Make sure you know all of this, so that if the prospective buyer, if they ask you a question, you can give them the right answer. And you must be able to price appropriately. If a product is 300,000 naira per ton, don't say 500 naira per ton. They will go. They will not come back to you. But make sure you give them the right price. So what I'm saying is that if you stay in the north, for instance, where we have abundance of those agricultural products, so what you need to do is to run a small free advert, for instance, on Facebook. They will contact you. Then make sure you can send them the picture of the available products. But before they come, make sure that you agree with the owner of the product and bring so person from so place. They are coming. Though your price is 300,000 naira per ton, but this person, I'm going to sell it for you for 330 or 350,000 naira per ton. So when the exporter comes to the warehouse, he will talk to you, he will pay you the money, then you give the money to the product owner and you earn your commission. So I just give an instance of how to make money as a product sourcing agent. You can also make money too as a contract sourcing agent. As I said, a lot of exporters need contract, need a reliable buyer. Through your phone, you can also get a reliable buyer for some agro products. As soon as you get this buyer, you can also spread your advert online. The exporter will contact you, and you have a meeting with them, and you also charge them appropriately. Don't forget, as I said, any product you choose, make sure you know the product very, very well, because some exporters, they are going to ask you some penetrating questions. So as soon as I answer the question, you can link them with the buyer, you can earn your commission. Don't forget, an exporter will prefer a contract with a letter of credit. Then you can do two types of agreement with them. It's either you tell them you're going to collect money for the contract. You can charge from 200 to $1 million depending on the quantity of what they want to buy. So this is how to make money as a contract sourcing agent. So you must be able to make yourself available when the expert said they want to see you, and make sure that you have a concrete agreement with them on how your commission will be paid. Either you get it outright as soon as the contract is ready, you get your money, or you sign agreement with them that this is how you want your money to be paid as in commission basis. If for example the product is $300,000 per ton, let's say in dollars now, $200 to $300, you can say you want to get a commission of $20 to $30. Just imagine how that one will run to if you're doing about 2, 3, 4, 5 containers. So this is one of the ways to make money as a product sourcing agent or a contract sourcing agent, or as somebody who wants to earn finder's fee. Thank you very much. So now, if you like our page, click on the subscribe button, because we still have more information to share. The second one is to organize events in your locality and rake a lot of money from entry fee and sponsorship. Some of us live in a densely populated area where we have youths strolling around doing nothing. As you are reading this message, you can start making money by organizing an event. Let me just give you some information that you can do. You can organize like a football competition, volleyball, basketball, table tennis for the youth in the area. You can get sponsors from corporate organizations, individual who like such sports. Are you getting it? So when you contact them, tell them the aims and objectives of such competition in your area. Make sure you announce prize for the first, second, third. Are you getting it? And make sure you make it a kind of an annual event. You don't need money to start since it is your area. Just contact them and make sure you charge minimal fee as an entry fee. Let's say like 500 naira as an entry fee, and make sure, don't forget again, make sure you announce the first, second and third prices. You can do a kind of prices for junior category and prices for the senior category. You'll be amazed by the level of participation if it's well packaged. So I want to advise you, you also need to convince your sponsor about the genuineness. And you can contact some food organization in your area to supply food also, and make sure to tell them what they will have in return if they can sponsor your events. Don't forget, some well-to-do people in your area, ask them for money and tell them how you will make use of that money. Some companies in your area, tell them the money you need. Don't forget again to tell them how you make use of their money. You can also tell them that aside from this competition, you're still going to give this money to charitable organization. And you can tell them that you also want to invite them to the event. You can give them 4 to 10 free tickets depending on the money they are donating for this competition. Don't forget, I said volleyball, basketball, tennis, table tennis, chess, and other sports. Another thing that you have to remind when you are looking to get sponsor is that you have to get more than one companies in order to make sure that you get the sum of money that you need. You have to be aware of the fact that many companies will probably reject your proposal because you have to present your offer to many more companies. After you got your sponsor, you have to draw some legal papers which will ensure that what you are doing is genuine. Let there be agreement between you and your sponsors. Don't forget, if the first competition you have is very good, more sponsor will come. Because don't forget, some sponsor will tell you that they will not give you enough money for this first competition, but subsequently they will give you money. But you can just invite them, let them see what you are doing. But I want to assure you, if it's well packaged, more sponsors will come and you'll be able to make money from that competition every year. So that is the brief information I can give you on how to make money organizing competition in your area. A lot of Nigerians are looking for people who can help them manage the fans club. Don't forget, some of these celebrities are politicians, some are musicians, some are artists. So all you need to do is to manage their fans club for them. Don't forget, during your monthly meeting, you can sell t-shirt, souvenir, and membership fee. Don't forget, anything you do, you need to carry the celebrity along. Are you getting me? Don't forget to celebrate his birthday. Don't forget, some of these celebrities are brand ambassadors. You rake in a lot of money by organizing various events.
The Nigerian film industry, popularly known as Nollywood, has continued to grow through the years. From humble beginnings decades ago, it has become one of the largest film industries in the world. Nollywood employs hundreds of thousands of people both within and outside Nigeria. So, how can you as a regular person make money from Nollywood? There are many opportunities. In this video, we will look at a few of them. Screening or exhibition of movies. You can organize screening and exhibition of movies in your community or neighborhood. You do this by contacting the producer of the movie and working out a deal with them to show the films to people in your immediate environment. What is required is for you to work out a profit-sharing formula with the producer and also negotiate a deal with the owners of the event center, the cinema, town hall, or wherever you intend showing the movies. You do not require capital to do this. All that is needed is for you to link up all interested parties. You can also make money in the film industry through acting, voice-over narration, graphics designing, dancing, and many other skills that require basically your talent.
Number 5, you can start an home lesson. You don't need money to start this. You can start by teaching seeing parents, pupils of primary schools, and can do 4 sessions in a day, especially during the public holiday. Then, so far that you have parents who are willing to pay for this service, you only need to match them with unemployed graduates who are ready to take this service. You are the employer. All you need to do is just pay them. So let's say, for instance, you have about 4 or 5 homes where you have your staff. All you need to do is to just go there and inspect, see what they are doing, how they are faring, then you move out. So if, for instance, you have a pool of 10 graduates in different homes, you all need to just pay them their salary at the end of the month. You don't need money to start this tutoring business. Six, you can make money on the internet. A lot of Nigerians are currently making money on the internet. You can sell shoes, you can sell bags, you can sell information. A lot of people are making money from Facebook. A lot of people are also making money from blogging. You can also make money from YouTube. If you need some of this information, you can get the training online. You don't need money to start. You can get the training online. Just go online, just Google what any information you want. However, some people spend money to go for training. Oftentimes, you don't need to go for training. All you need to do is to Google that information and you watch the video. There's no information you cannot get online. For instance, if you need information on how to make money on Facebook, just Google how to make money on Facebook. You can watch that training on YouTube and start making money. For any information you Google, there's 1,000 millions of information. So I want to advise you start making money online. A lot of Nigerians are making money online without leaving their house. We are not trying to promote scam here, but a lot of Nigerians are genuinely making money online. Number 7, you can make money by writing a biography. A lot of Nigerians want someone who will write this for them. So you can actually target their 40th, 50th birthday. Who says you can't write? But however, if you cannot write, you can get somebody to do this for you. However, but you are the one who will contact the person that who you want to write about. On the day of the launch of the book, they will invite their family and friends, and you will have an agreement with them how the money will be shared. It is always 50-50 or 40-60. That is, you as the writer, you take either 50% or 40%. If they give you money for running around, because if you are writing somebody's biography, you might need to contact their friends, their relatives to get information. If the person you are writing about is the one that is giving you money to move around, then they might give you 40% on the launch of that book. But if you are the one that spent all the money, it means you can share 50-50. But don't forget, on the day of the launch, make sure that it's well organized. Let them invite their friends, because oftentimes the money you make on the launch of the book, that does it. But if it's a big celebrity, you can keep selling the book. You can sell it 5, 10, 20 years. People will still continue to buy. You can still continue to make your money. So biographic writing is another good income earner. So don't forget what I said. Target their birthday. Nigerians want the biography to be written at the age of 50, 60, 70, 75. So all you need to do is to target their birthday. What our advice for people who are interested in this is to get the directories of Nigerian celebrities. You can get it in bookshop. In those directories, you see birthday of Nigerian celebrities, Nigerian millionaires. Just contact them and tell them that you want to write their celebrity on their 48th and 58th or 60th, 78th birthday. Number 8 is art portraits. A lot of Nigerian celebrities, politicians are looking for people who can draw their art portraits. Don't forget, it has to be in a well-designed frame. Apart from pictures, they cherish if you can use pencil to draw their portraits and present it to them. They are ready to pay very well for this. If you have money, you can contact some gifted, talented artists. They are ready to design for you. If you have money, you give them. If you have money, tell them they should do that. You come back and pay them. So when they design it for you, you can meet some of those big millionaires in events during their birthday. Just make sure you hold it, let them see it, and they are ready to pay you very well for it. I was invited to an event a few years back while I discussed on this income opportunity. One of my students really acted on it, and I want to be specific here. So he went to Barrister Jimoh Ibrahim 48th birthday with his portrait. I remember then that Barrister Jimoh Ibrahim was in ANPP, and this present president was also in ANPP then. A lot of celebrities were there. So this man said he was holding the art portrait of Barrister Jimoh Ibrahim on his 48th birthday. So when he saw this art portrait, among the crowd, he singled it out that, "Gentlemen, I want to see you." He gave out his phone number to this young man, and they fixed a meeting for the next day in his office in Naija. So when they met, he asked him this very important question: "Gentlemen, I love this art portrait, very beautiful. How can I help you, and what can I do for you?" This young man said, "Sir, I don't need your money, sir. I want you to be my mentor." And since then, this gentleman has been growing. He has presented art portrait to a lot of CEOs. Even I saw him presenting art portrait to the president of Ghana. As I talk to you right now, this gentleman is in US. He's making a lot of money presenting art portraits for Nigerian celebrities, politicians, and millionaires. So this is one opportunity for you. I want you to tap on. Thank you. Number 9 is real estate. A lot of people are making money from real estate business. You don't need to own a land or own a house to make money. You can just be a commission agent. However, it's very imperative to have an agreement with some of those big landowners to catch on this opportunity. Let me give you an instance. If there is a particular land or estate or houses that you think is available for sale or for rent, it is very important before you put up any advert or start telling people about the house or start marketing. It's very important for you to have an agreement with the owner. Make sure you locate the real owner of that property and make sure you have an agreement that you want to bring a buyer for that property, agree on the price and commission. Don't forget a written agreement so that when you bring a buyer, you'll be paid commission. It's always about 15%. Let me share my experience a few years back on this real estate business before I started making money. There was this particular house I saw in K2 Lagos. It was 2 flats. clean, nobody's staying there, gate cleaned, in a very good location. I met with the agent who told me that I should look for a buyer, and it's 3.5 million then. So I used my money, I put adverts in national newspapers. I knew I would sell the house. So I got a call from a lawyer who said he's interested. I asked this question, I said, "Okay, are you ready to buy this house?" He said, "It's ready to buy it." I said, "Okay." When I was writing this advert, I put the address. Do you know that this man locate the address, locate the house owner, and pay the house owner? Don't forget, I don't have access to the real owner, I only have access to the agent. So I aggressively went to the agent. He said he learned that somebody visited the real owner of the property and paid. Since I don't have the access to the real owner of the property and no agreement, they didn't give me a dime. So I had to contact a friend in that industry who told me that I need to have a proper agreement with the real owner of the property before I start the marketing. So I want to advise you, there's a lot of money to be made in real estate. So, but make sure you have a concrete agreement with the real owner of the property. Number 10, you can also make money by gathering snails. All you need to do is to make sure you trap them with their fruits. Some of them eat yeast, cucumber, lettuce, those sorts. You just put it somewhere and they will gather there, and you can gather them and start selling. Some of those that stays in a remote area, you can gather those sales, you can breed them, or you can sell them in big hotels and make a lot of money. Thank you very much. If you like us to send you more information on businesses that you can start more with little or no capital, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can give you more businesses you can start.